Good morning, YouTube. Today is April 9th, 2024. And what's going on, brothers? Tuesday.
What's going on, man?
Tommy Boy is still looking at the eclipse.
Yeah, that's some good stuff that we saw yesterday, buddy. I can't wait to hear your story.
It was a great time. Yeah, we went over across the state line with our sister company, People First, had an unbelievable eclipse party in Howland, Ohio. It was full eclipse, I'll tell you that. It was pretty cool. Just watching it slowly cross the sky. To be honest, we had ABC on. ABC had their special Eclipse Across America, where they had different people all set up everywhere with the big groups, especially like Indianapolis Speedway had a bunch of people. I like when science nerds start crying over science. So it was actually cool to see these astronomers and weather folks and people from NASA. They were literally crying, which, hey, if you love your job that much and it excites you that much to see the moon crossing across the sun, then God bless you. There were weddings, there were engagements. So to be honest, having the TV, watching the 2-hour special as it was getting closer to us, it was a fun time. We had a good turnout, and I guess we won't see another one for 50 years. So,
yeah, it's kind of crazy, all that stuff going down like that. I mean, we went up to Moon Park with the one office, and I mean, we weren't full, but we still got 97. The sky turned a weird purpley color, and I mean, we did get to see it, so it was a good time for everybody, I think.
Yeah, it's shocking that the weather people were wrong. It's like economists and weather people, two people that are never right, that never have to be right, but somehow still have their jobs, right, Ann?
Yeah, you know what, though? You didn't know for a minute because it was cloudy most of the day. So me and my oldest went out in the backyard and looked up and checked it out.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting not to see anything, and I saw a bunch of people on Facebook, different parts of the city, pretending to look at the eclipse, and they had their glasses. But thankfully for us, it was clear skies, so we got to witness it.
Yeah, and apparently I saw last night online, if don't throw your glasses away, apparently there's eclipse going down through South America or Middle America next year that I guess you can donate your glasses because they don't have them as widespread as we do up here. I don't think they can just go to 7-Eleven and get their eclipse glasses. So donate some glasses so some children can see it.
That's too bad. This is my Halloween costume, Tom the Eclipse Watcher, next year.
Yeah, well, I know you can't see anything out of those, so that would be tough. Yeah. But so that was the eclipse party yesterday. Of course, huge news. 79 was a parking lot. Luckily, going over towards Ohio, it wasn't too bad, but it seemed like Erie was a little trafficy. We did give our predictions for job numbers on Friday. The job numbers were very good for the numbers. That is bad for interest rates. But to be honest, it didn't move rates all that much because if you look into the jobs number a little bit, a large portion of the new jobs added were seasonal jobs. So this time of year, that's pretty normal. And so it wasn't as prevalent that many jobs were added. So to be honest, rates didn't move all that much on that news, though the last couple of days they've continued to be negative. So you definitely need to get those rates locked in sooner than later because it doesn't seem like the Fed has any idea what they're doing right now. We got the Fed chair saying one thing. We got other governors saying other things. I think we're starting to, I literally think we might have more eclipses in 2024 than we do have rate cuts now. I don't know if we're going to have one in June. The way the market's moving this week, I'm worried. I don't know if we'll have one ever in 2024. The inflation isn't coming down. The inflation might actually start going back up a little bit. And the Fed is saying they're not doing anything as long as inflation stays this high. And that's not good news for us.
Yeah, I really don't see the rate drop here in June, the way everything is going right now. I mean, the economy's just chugging along. There's not really anything to break it up or any nonsense happening. So we are seeing those rates steadily increase from what we thought would be a steady decrease.
Yeah. And I mean, just like I said, economists and the weather people, they're just, as soon as the wind changes, they'll change their tune and just keep on carrying with life and don't care what they say the last couple months.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we've been saying for, the past year. I mean, so many people are out there giving false predictions of where rates are going to be. And, the unfortunate part is, nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen. There's too many factors involved of how those rates are going to move, but you hear lenders out there saying, hey, take a, quick arm and, refinance next year. They're going to be in the fives.
Yeah.
Those people couldn't have been more wrong. They were just trying to sell the loan, but I get it. Unfortunately, people were probably sitting on higher rates since those can go up 2% a year. But yeah, I mean, we might not. I mean, we've been saying towards the end of the year, so we're not really expecting that Fed rate cut, but that's why we're focusing on payment more so than just rate.
And you have to focus on the payment, guys. If you're good with the payment where the rates are, or if you're okay buying down the interest rate. Now I hear that the Biden administration is going to be coming after the mortgage industry because too many points have been paid over the last couple of years. Well, guess what? Buyers want to pay the points because they want a lower interest rate. They're not getting charged the points in most cases without knowing they're getting charged points. It's not origination points. They're buying down the interest rate because that's better sense for them. That's better for their monthly pocket. And the government's now looking at that, junk fees. That's not a junk fee. That's crazy that the government is calling a discount point, someone buying down their interest rate to lower their mortgage payment, a junk fee. That just
Ryan, it is a junk fee. It is a junk fee because it was junk created by the politicians.
Well, that's where the inflation comes from. Inflation doesn't come from anywhere. And if we're going to keep spending money, sending money across the world, as Senator Kennedy says, if we found life on Mars, we'd want to send money up to Mars. At some point, we got to take care of good old USA here, because home affordability really is in question if rates keep rising, and we heard all this hoopla coming into this year that it was going to be the greatest year since sliced bread for interest rates. And we're sitting in April and we're higher than last year. So I don't know what to say. I keep waiting for this good news to come along from the Fed, and the Fed keeps contradicting themselves and don't know what even the hell they're going to do.
Yeah, and those discount points, right? I mean, those are helping the home become affordable, and it is a buyer's choice. So, when that option is given, I don't look at it as a junk fee. It's an option. It's a buyer's choice whether they want to do it or not. They don't want to do it, don't do it. It's your choice. But you're saving money and you're lowering your rate by doing it if it works and makes sense.
Well, I just saw that this weekend and I was flabbergasted that we don't got enough problems in the world. But let's.
I don't even know if Joe Biden knows what a point is anymore.
No comment.
Did I say that?
Hey, you might have dementia, Tom.
I might have it too. My bad. I didn't mean to say that.
Tommy, would we expect you to probably be missing Friday at this point? I mean, you're like this pregnant hippo that's been pregnant for a couple years at one of the zoos, I feel like. We are having a baby at some point, correct?
Yeah, you could expect this to be my last one for a little bit. Might take a week or so off. So it was great being a part of the chatter for all these runs. I mean, I don't know how many I missed, but it wasn't much. Maybe one.
If you got a little guy on your shoulder, the next couple ones afterwards will be completely understanding.
We'll be back on. We'll figure something out. I'm not sure what to expect, to be honest.
Well, I hear first one. It seems like it's pretty nerve-wracking. We're hoping for a healthy, safe mama, baby,
for a healthy baby and mama,
all that good stuff, and keep us updated because I think it's coming sooner than later, no matter what at this point.
Yeah, it should be here. He should be here this week.
Awesome. Well, that's all I got. I want to thank everyone again for coming to our training on Friday. It was a great class. We're going to continue to do them leading up to the changes in July. And let's all just get along in this world, huh?
It's a good message. Thanks, Mr. Rogers. Later.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Yeah.